Then there were two. That nigga Jason about to fuck y'all up. Ooh, he about to fuck y'all up. What the Asian nigga fucking set up. We got Tom Brady team. Who's back from injury. Who was injured? Shaq was injured. He just played. I hate the look of how that nigga Jason came back to life. Nigga died a little kid and came back big as fuck, strong as shit. Low-key kinda smart. Alright, let's do it. Week 5. Niggas always fucking in the cabin right before they die. Right. Last piece of ass you'll ever get. Throw it to skinny bitches. Right. Right.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's week 5 of the NFL.
Week 5, get another dub on the belt. I don't know if this nigga Prince is still injured or not. That nigga definitely passed out.
It's the Houston Texans
Right.
taking on the New England Patriots.
Got a wonderful
Like that nigga stayed in the game chat, everything.
Is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton. And Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. So they understand the importance of playing
Oh, we
well
get the ball
and
first.
stopping this
All right,
streak.
see what you can do, Marcus.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oop, okay, good juke.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback.
Yeah, sure, it's me, quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O.
And this nigga fast as fuck, bro.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
See, the black nigga know how to fight back. I ain't going for that shit, nigga. You ain't finna just think you finna just fucking kill me, nigga.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're gonna get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh yeah, he threw the axe.
Just inside the 30.
That perfect aim, bro. How did nigga even have aim like this?
Successful. Give everyone credit for this one because to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well, but that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out, finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them, and we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
I don't want to be at work all day tomorrow. Fuck. I'm fucking 8 to 11. It's gonna be a long fucking day. I'm gonna make sure I bring my laptops and my chargers and shit. Watch my shows. Oh yeah, take off. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take off. Scoot. Get off me. Trick you. Oh, get off me. Can't touch me. I'm the gingerbread man.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out.
I always forget how fucking smart this nigga Jason is. Like,
This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage.
Like this nigga like sets up shit to draw other people in.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's
Right.
just outside of the 10 at the
Like, yeah, I knew you was gonna come out here, so that's why I left him out here. Left him out here.
Second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come on, Kurt.
The touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
Alright, this nigga be setting up traps and shit.
A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
If I'm looking at this from
That's down.
He is in.
He's too easy.
With his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So out come the Texans for their opening.
I need some ice cream in my life.
By their quarterback who played for the Nevada Wolfpack in college. It's Colin Kaepernick.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around, let his receivers get into the end zone.
So I could make me a trip to fucking Quick Trip and get some ice cream.
Kaepernick now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. And this is caught off a deflection.
I'm lucky catch he got. Trigger happy ass nigga.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Well, this is one of those plays where your instincts.
I forgot how trigger happy this white boy was in this fucking movie.
So fast, partner.
Yeah, you see the ball in the air, maybe even though you're behind the line, you just think, I need to catch this and try to make a play.
Yeah, what you really need to do,
the one on Netflix they got on here now. It's the 9-1. Yeah. Yep. I forgot how fucking trigger happy the other nigga was when he had the gun. Nigga heard every little sound, the nigga started shooting the fucking gun off. Like, nigga, you could not be around me. Giving away my position and shit. You might fuck around and shoot me. I don't even want to know. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, white people are fucking weird. That's for fucking sure. The thing is, white people think dogs' mouths are cleaner than the fucking toilet.
to the ground and just go ahead and go to the next down, because now you're probably going to lose yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
oh, good pick. Oh, that's my nigga Jeremy.
Picked off at the 38.
Good pick.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere as they come away with the interception.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Nigga, fuck. Oh yeah, nigga, you got injured too, I think.
Here to start the drive. Open right side, complete to Rager. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so in the... And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah.
Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Yep, definitely gonna have to make a quick trip run.
That led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
The numbers there for Camaro from a week ago. 14 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1. Because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their rival. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
And he'll be tackled right on the track.
Yeah.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick.
Oh, that's another pick. Yes, sir. Okay, Carvel.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Yes, sir.
Frustrated right now.
Welcome.
To kick off a drive complete over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And a nice game. Yards.
Are you not in?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Take off. Yeah, take off.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2nd and 6.
Officially,
it will go as a
run again.
So that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Oh, that nigga Jason Mad, y'all took it, bitch.
Time to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there zone, but it also brings up 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
First down.
A solid pickup. A very solid 4th down conversion and defense. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Oh my God, this nigga Kurt is a monster.
He's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Ricardo Allen, the safety, makes the stop.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Oh my. Yo. Hold on, I gotta record this.
First down. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
And he is in.
The walking end zone, bro.
A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add on to their lead. So what a first half that he has had running the football. That now 3 touchdown runs. And I would anticipate that when they get down in the
Yeah, she kicked your shit back, nigga.
chances as this game goes on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like the rhythm they've developed.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 21-0. Kick this one away, and off it goes.
They need to make a movie with Jason and Michael Myers in it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. Interesting stat line right now, and technically he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling as he's going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions.
Yes, sir.
By defenses, they've got to figure that out over the sidelines, working on that surface pro to see what they see.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
As we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all
That nigga Jay's be putting the pause on niggas.
Around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach, and he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes.
We
That
that nigga Jay should be dodging shit.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well Fell short of first. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
Go ahead, John.
Well towards 100 here. And some room to run now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he fends him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Ryan Anderson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it. And I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
They'll set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We begin with a good one in the Sunshine State. Miami taking the trip up the Gulf Coast to take on Tampa Bay. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in U.S. Bank Stadium. And they trail the visiting Lions in that
Tom
one.
Brady facing
Nelson Aguilar, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's take the trip across the Atlantic, see what's happening over in London. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Justin Herbert leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
I did my dance on TikTok and we went viral with that. Fucked it up. I fucked it up.
The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. yards, the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Kaepernick going to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Tyler Boyd, 77 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Yeah, number 11. So why aren't you? Oh shit! Oh!
Takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Patriots to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's
Yes, sir. Flag.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 64 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it.
And that was back-to-back really nice plays. Some of the offenses call them explosive plays, pick up nice chunks of yardage, and now they're set up 1st and goal inside the 10. How'd you like to be the defensive coordinator right now? What can he dial up to flip the momentum and stop him on the next play? Maybe decides to come with a little bit of pressure.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
boy. Kurt is. Oh my goodness.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Houston set to take over. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown.
Now Brown lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return will be stopped at the 30-yard
Yes, sir.
line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Yeah.
Forced out to his left.
Take off. I'm too fast for you.
And he'll take
Go on.
it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Patriots. Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So we're getting some.
So far?
Yeah, I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept.
That was my pick.
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Again, this is Camaro. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Kaepernick. Slant pass to Bull. Room here to run. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick.
What picked that up? Oh shit, okay.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Patriots are going to take over here on the INT at their own.
Oh shit. Alright, fuck. I don't got Kurt no more. The nigga injured. Fuck.
In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result.
Quad. Fucking heard the fucking quad.
They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
There we go.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
I think your nigga got no. Your nigga not injured. He just not playing on the offense right now. He's not even. I don't know why.
Brandon, that was a nice route that time. Lined him up on the right and worked his way all the way across the formation. One of the toughest routes to cover because you keep waiting for the ball to be thrown or him to break something off. He goes all the way across the field, right to left for a big play.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
I did my dip one time in TikTok and got viral with it.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Now he's flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down.
Bruh, I'm hurt. How the fuck did I get hurt? So I got hit and they didn't throw no flags. Bruce Sterner will not be able to return for this game. I got put to backup. Running back, backup, quarterback. This nigga is ass.
This time they face a 3rd and 2. Bond good to throw it. This is caught.
Looks like they got some wide receivers.
Now the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
I mean, 35-7 shit. In the 4th quarter. Kurt would have broke that shit.
That's all they care about right now.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ooh, good talk. Good talk.
This to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rallied quickly after the broken tackle. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Bond looks to throw. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 20-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught.
Good turkey, John.
Touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots are well.
Besides, go get some motherfucking ice cream.
So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The football going back over now to the Houston Texans. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, I thought I picked that shit.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. And he's got the hook up to Moore. 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
Oh shit. Nope, nope, fuck, wait. There we go.
You're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
And his pass is
Get picked.
intercepted from the
Take the ankle.
He's picked off at his own 47, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled.
Okay, back up. You're not bad.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up.
Nigga, my other running back injured. What the fuck?
We'll step aside and be right back. Now a first down carry.
The fuck? You better not get injured, nigga.
One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah. Season 1. Back spaz. No, we're already winning 42-7, so it don't even matter. Y'all didn't congrats.
As we get you reset, they've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They run once more with Dillon. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Here's Mon. They're going for it. And they are going to score again.
Too easy out here.
Touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Oh, in the game, trying to get my ice cream.
At the line, set to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing. developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
I recognize that smell.
49-7.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Patriots, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Shit, nah, nigga, this shit better.